Your thoughts are seeds. Every single one you plant takes root, whether you like it or not. Some grow into strength. Others grow into fear. But what's certain is this: you become what you think about. Look at your life right now. Every result you see, your habits, your confidence, your success, your failures, all of it came from the thoughts you repeated to yourself every day. Because your life doesn't move toward your goals. It moves toward your dominant thoughts. If you constantly tell yourself you're not enough, your brain believes it. If you constantly imagine losing, your actions follow that script. But if you feed your mind with belief, with conviction, with purpose, it becomes your reality. Pause. Let that sink in. The mind doesn't care if what you think is true or not. It just obeys. It takes orders from you. And most people spend their whole lives giving their mind the wrong commands. They say, I can't. They say, it's too hard. They say, maybe one day. And then they wonder why they're stuck in the same loop year after year. But the elite, the obsessed, the few who rise, they think differently. When others think, I can't, they think, I will. When others see limits, they see possibilities. When others fear failure, they visualize victory. That's the difference. The battle was never out there, it was always in your head. Every champion you admire, Kobe Bryant, Muhammad Ali, Conor McGregor, they won the mental fight first. Before the game. Before the spotlight. Before the world even noticed. Ali said it himself, I am the greatest, long before anyone believed it. He said it until his mind made it real. That's not arrogance. That's alignment. Because when your thoughts and your actions point in the same direction, nothing can stop you. But here's the problem. You can't think like a lion while feeding your mind with sheep. You can't dream like a king while living in the noise of doubt, gossip, and distraction. Your mind is like a battlefield. Every scroll, every conversation, every word you consume is ammunition. You're either feeding the soldier of greatness or the coward of comfort. Most men lose before they even start because they've surrendered their minds. They've allowed the world to program them with negativity, fear, and mediocrity. You wake up, check your phone, and instantly compare yourself to everyone else. You fill your mind with other people's opinions before your feet even hit the floor. And then you wonder why you can't focus. You can't become strong with weak input. You can't build greatness while feeding your mind with garbage. So here's the truth. If you want to change your life, you must first change your thoughts. You want success? Start thinking like someone who deserves it. You want discipline? Stop telling yourself you're lazy. You want freedom? Stop replaying the same excuses that keep you chained. Because the moment you shift your thoughts, your identity begins to shift with it. You're not trying to become disciplined, you are disciplined. You're not hoping for success, you're building it every day through your mindset. You're not waiting for the right time, you've already decided the time is now. This is the law of identity. Your mind doesn't follow what you say. It follows what you believe. Pause. Think about that. When you start saying I am, the universe starts to listen. I am focused. I am relentless. I am unstoppable. That's not just affirmation. That's transformation. When you believe it, you start acting like it. When you act like it, you start becoming it. And when you become it, the world adjusts around you. You're the cause, not the effect. You're the creator, not the victim. You're the writer of your story, not the reader of someone else's. So stop giving your mental energy to things that drain you. Stop letting the world tell you who you are. Reclaim your mind. Your mind is a weapon. It can destroy you, or it can make you unstoppable. The choice is yours. You think you can't change? You already are changing every day. Every thought, every word, every belief is sculpting who you're becoming. The question is, are you doing it consciously, or are you letting it happen by accident? Imagine a blacksmith forging a blade. He hammers it day after day. Fire, pressure, repetition. until the metal becomes sharp, unbreakable, precise. That's your mind. And your thoughts are the hammer. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, you sharpen your edge. Every time you choose gratitude over negativity, you strengthen your spirit. Every time you choose courage over fear, you fortify your will. That's how greatness is built. Not by one massive breakthrough, but by thousands of micro thoughts that align with who you want to become. So stop saying you're waiting for motivation. You don't need motivation. You need mastery over your thoughts. Because when your mind is aligned, your body follows, your habits follow, your life follows. The grind becomes natural. The discipline becomes automatic. The success becomes inevitable. Pause. You become what you think about. That means if you keep focusing on fear, you'll find more of it. If you keep focusing on lack, you'll keep living in scarcity. But if you focus on growth, purpose, and power, your reality begins to reflect that. Every time you visualize your goals, your brain starts wiring new connections. Every time you repeat your belief, your body starts moving toward it. Every time you say I can, the world opens a little wider. You don't get what you want. You get what you believe. And belief is built, day by day, thought by thought, moment by moment. Through struggle. Through silence. Through self-control. That's how legends are made. Not because they were lucky, but because they mastered the one battlefield most men ignore. Their own mind. If you think like a warrior, you become one. If you think like a victim, you'll stay one. So choose your thoughts wisely, because they're not just words. They're weapons. Every man you admire once had doubts too. But they didn't let their doubts dictate their destiny. They rewired their minds until belief became their default setting. And that's what you must do too. It's not easy. It's war. But the reward is freedom. Mental freedom. When your mind obeys you, nothing in this world can break you. You'll stop chasing approval, stop seeking shortcuts, stop doubting your path. You'll simply move with conviction, with clarity, with fire. You'll become dangerous. Not because of aggression, but because of control. Because while the world reacts, you remain focused. While others get lost in distraction, you stay locked on the mission. You become unstoppable not when you gain more, but when you master yourself. Pause. So ask yourself right now, what are you thinking about the most? Because that is who you're becoming. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I become what I think about, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will guard your thoughts, master your mind, and create your reality.